Well, hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got something special for you. I have been invited to do a collab with Lisa Hendy, and this is our top 16 polishes of 2016, and she said we could do them like if they were new this year or just polishes we love this year. So I've got a little bit of mix of everything. I've got some that came out this year and some that are very old, but went back through all my videos and I looked up the ones that I used most often, and so that's what I have for you today. I've got swatches and bottle shots, and we're going to get on into it. So I hope you enjoy this, and I want to thank Lisa for inviting me. So here we go. Okay guys, to get started I'm going to start with a polish that really blew my socks off, and this one is by OPI, and it is called Oh My Majesty. And it was so unusual for me that it just really caught my attention this year. And it's this one right here. And it's a white with a red flash to it. And I'm really in love with this one. I know it'll get used a bunch. And the next one is a polish that my friend Stacy over at Polish Ways got me hooked on. And this is Revlon. And it is Cherries in the Snow. And I was really blown away by this one. Actually, I did some research, and Cherries in the Snow was like one of the original colors for their lipstick and nail polish, and it came out in the 1950s. So that is some staying power for a color like this to be from way back then and to still be current today. So I really thought that was pretty cool. And here's a swatch of that one right here. And Oh My Majesty came out this year. I forgot to mention that. It came out in the Alice Through the Looking Glass collection 2016. And I'm going to try to do what I can on letting you guys know when these came out. And the next one I have is a two-part polish, and it's by Colors by LaRoe. And you have to use this color correcting base coat. And it's kind of a white, but it's not really a white. So just using a regular white polish won't have the same effect. But you put this base down and you do 2 coats of it, and then you do a coat of the topper, and this one is called Chasing a Unicorn, and it came out early 2016, and it is the closest to, I think, a white hollow that you'll ever get, and that's it right there. And this one, it doesn't get any justice on the camera in here today, but it's just amazing. Everybody that loves hollow or linear hollow, we've been looking for a polish like this, so I was really glad that they came out with one. And the next polish I have is from Square Hugh, and I can't pronounce the name, but it's this beautiful dark gray, and here's the name of it, the Vert, and it's a nice gray matte polish. And I'm normally not a big matte fan, but this one, out of all the polishes I got from Square Hugh this year, this one really surprised me, and I really do like it. And it stamps really nice too, so that's a bonus. And the next polish I have is from my KB Shimmer Birthstone collection, and I've been trying to use one of these every month to get through them all and use them for each month that they were assigned to. And this one's called Peridot. And it's just an unusual color. It's kind of gold, kind of green, and it's got all that hollow in it. It's amazing. Now, I've loved all of these polishes, but I had to pick one for the video, so this is the one that won it because it was unusual. And here's the swatch for that one. Very pretty. And this one, I was late to the bus station on this one. This is from Cupcake Polish. Oh, let me think. Yeah, this is from Cupcake Polish, and it's called Very Good Looking, and this caught so much attention on YouTube. Everybody was talking about it, and every time I had the money to go get it, of course it would be out of stock, and I finally got my hands on it, and it was worth the hype. It's a very unusual color in my collection, and I have a massive nail polish collection, and I don't have anything like this in my collection. So that's the Cupcake Polish. Very Good Looking, and it's just yummy. It's so yummy. Okay, so I'm forgetting to tell you guys stuff, but the Square Hue polish, that one, they've always got the dates on the bottom of them, and that was from November of 2016. And then the KB Shimmer Birthstone polishes came out in January of 2016. And the Cupcake Polish had been around since 2015. It took me that long to get my hands on it. And so we're going to move on. The next one is by Cirque. And it's just a black cream. And I know you're thinking, well, how did that hit the list? Well, Memento Mori blew me away because it is a one-coat, perfect black cream polish. The formula on it is outstanding, and it's a one-coater. I did put 2 on the swatch just because, you know, that's what us junkies do. And I'll go ahead and show you. But it is just the perfect black polish. And I have polish. I probably have a black polish in every brand I own. It's just a thing, but that's my favorite, hands down. And that polish came out in 2014. And so my next polish really kind of surprised me. I can't remember. Okay, this one came out in the Summer Light Brights Collection 2016, and it's by China Glaze. And this one is called Hot Flash. And if you've watched my video where I did a manicure with this, you'll know that this polish has a special meaning. It connects me to my Aunt Gail that we lost last year, and she loved red polish, and her nickname was Hot Flash. So when this came out, I knew I had to have it, and I was getting it just for that fact. But as it turns out, the color and the formula really, really got me. I really love this polish. So I've got a lot of reasons to love Hot Flash. But, and here it is on the swatch. It's an unusual red. It's very, very good looking red. Very bright, happy red in my book. The next polish I bought the whole collection, and this is another one that I loved the whole collection, but I had to pick one for the video, so I picked Oh Homie, and this is from Sweet and Sour Lacquer, and I want to get some more of her polishes because these are really great. This polish water marbles like a dream, and the whole collection was neons, and but I really like this green one. It's Oh Homie. And the catchphrase collection was, all of them were named after things from The Simpsons, and I really like that. I was a Simpsons fan back in the day. But this green is just beautiful. And here's my swatch for it. It's not showing up as dark on camera, but this one came out in May of 2016, and it's just, like I said, it's a great collection, especially if you're interested in water marbling and having issues with it. All of these polishes from that collection that I've tried, they just water marble great. And the next one I have is from Sinful Colors. And this one I have my friend Flory Girl to thank for. She's the one that turned me on to it. And this one's called Blue Lala. And it's just a very pretty blue purpley color, and I really, really like this one. It had a great formula, and the color was just so pretty. It was a nice spring color. And there's the swatch for it. It's not showing up on camera the way it looks in real life. It's a little more dusty purple. And this one came out in the Chill Out collection in 2014. So I'm glad Flory helped me find an oldie but goodie to add to my collection. The next one is really old. It was in the core line for a long time, but then it was discontinued. And this is a Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Polish. And this has been in my collection since I started collecting. I mean, it is like wicked old. And I don't remember what year I got it, but it's really old. And this one is called Blue It. And I know this isn't an unusual color. I think every brand has a color that looks like this. But this one showed up in more of my videos this year than almost any other polish. alone. So it gets used a lot. It gets used for nail art and backgrounds and water marbles, and so it was just a really good polish, and that's why it made it to the list. So here's Blue It, and there's the swatch for it. And then my next polish, once again, I don't know if y'all have caught on, but I'm kind of like a collection person. I like to get the whole collection, which is a bad habit. But this one is from Super Chic Lacquer, and I bought this whole collection. It was from the Dreamology collection, and I had to stock them to get this collection, and by the time I got them, it was no longer fall appropriate colors or whatever. It was, we were in like dead of summer and I was hitting neon, so it took me a little while to get to these. These came out in the fall of 2015, and this one is 40 Winks. And all of these polishes from this collection are just top notch. The formula is amazing, and I've got to show y'all this. At first I didn't like the brush. I was like, I don't like that brush, I don't like that. But I actually do like that little short fat brush. It really is nice. And another thing I love about these polishes is I don't have to do hardly any cleanup because you can control it. And I'm always looking for a polish that I can just slap on and not have to worry about a whole lot of cleanup. So this collection was a winner. Let me show you the swatch for that one. And they are just gorgeous. And I did get another collection from them, so you might be seeing these again in the future. Another polish that I refound in my collection, this one came out in fall of 2015, and this is from Color Club, and it's called Burnout, and it's from their Oil Slick collection. And I, of course, have all of these because I asked Santa for them for Christmas last year. And this one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, it's called Burnt Out. And this one is just a really cool duochrome. It's very unusual. The whole collection really was, but this one I really liked it. And here is a swatch of it. And I'm telling you, that's just yummy. The next polish I have is from Color Club. No, I'm sorry, China Glaze. And this one came out in the Halloween 2015 Ghouls Night Out collection. And this one is Lady in the Vamp. And I know she got used at least 2 or 3 times in videos this year on my channel. And it's just a really nice orange. I have a lot of oranges in my collection. I'm not a huge fan of orange, but there's a time and a place for them. So when I think of orange, like for pumpkins or Halloween or just orange, I like this one. And this is, of course, Lady in the Vamp. And there's the swatch for it. Very nice. And then the next to the last polish is another Square Hue. This one got in here because it was unusual for Square Hue to do a polish like this, and it was really lovely. And this one came out in the July of 2016 collection, and it's called Fireworks, and it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. I'm a pink polish person. I love all the colors. As you can tell, my collection for my favorites of 2016 was varied, but I'm drawn to pink polishes, and this one really called my name. And I'm going to show you the swatch for it. Very pretty. And the last one here, I know that YouTube made me buy this one. I just can't remember who was talking about it. But it's from China Glaze, and it's called Let's Jam. And it was from the Light Brights 2016 collection. Let's Jam. And this one was really pretty. It's like my favorite shade of purple, but it's got a blue shift to it that just peeks out. And it does translate to the nail. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but I think you can. I think you can see that. But it was just a really unique color. And I remember I went in Sally's, and it was sitting over in the discount bin. And I asked the lady, I said, is this one marked down? It doesn't have a sticker. And she said, no. And I put it back, and I was heartbroken because I really wanted it. I didn't know that it was fairly new. And so I went back, and later, and I went ahead and just paid full price for it because it was worth it. And I normally don't like to pay full price for polish, but that one called my attention. So I did go back and get it, and then brought it home and added it to my collection. But those are my top 16 for 2016. I really do like these, and you know, I have a feeling they'll get used again in 2017, so we will see. So I will list links to all of the other participants in this collaboration video. And once again, I'd like to thank Lisa for inviting me to participate. I really had a good time, and I was really excited about this one. It's a nice time to reflect on your nail polish journey and all of that. So until next time, guys, be good to yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.